Let's get that one set up. Hey, Kurt24, how you doing, man? Did a small giveaway last night, and we're going to get those wrapped up this morning. Of course, nothing's shipping out till Tuesday because Columbus Day. Let's see here. We had still no contact on Jay Vello. Got a gun shop in New York potentially reaching out to us. Let's see here. We have Damian Christian winning a crazy book. It is a misleading title. Christopher Lewis winning a Stiffler Manufacturing patch. And PVS 7 winning a damn near new vintage GWAT era magazine pouch. I swear that thing has not been issued. It looks clean, smells clean, no wear on it. I don't think this has ever been issued, which is so weird for this camo pattern. Which, I mean, you know, ugliest camo pattern the U.S. Army has ever released, but actually, it's not so much the pattern, it's the colors. Because the Marine Corps, their Marpat, digital as well, but it actually looked good. Tecto? I can't say I'm familiar. Is that a knife company? Just doing a quick look. Oh, I haven't used any of their knives, so I can't comment one way or the other. They look kind of cool. I recommend checking out Definition Knives. Small knife company. Has some interesting knives. Got them in our description. Actually, I need to go get my Definition knife. It's in one of the vehicles. I have the Journalist, which I'm enjoying. It works. Hey, thank you, Kurt24. Let's see, let's get the shipping label for this one here. It's always interesting when people order things before a holiday weekend, so we had people order stuff late last night, and it's not going to ship out until Tuesday. But they, not all of them, but some of them are likely going to reach out to us, why hasn't my package shipped? And it's like, well, you ordered it late on a Saturday, so the post office is closed. Sunday, the post office is closed. Monday is a holiday, so post office is closed. Happens every time. We actually, funny enough, we just got a negative review on one of our eBays because the shipping wasn't fast enough. We shipped the item literally the next day, and once it's in the U.S. Postal Office's hands, there's nothing we can do. Amazon has ruined people. I do have a plate carrier. I picked up a plate carrier, a number of years ago. An OCP pattern. I forget the brand of it. Used to use it for weight training when I wasn't, practicing with plates. I'd throw some weights in it and go on hikes or jogs. Or I guess running resistance training, really. But whatever. Yep, I picked that up at the whatever shop over on Fort Irwin. Forget the name of the shop, but they were selling a lot of military gear. Now I was like, you know what? I need my own plate carrier for just my own personal use, and they had them there at a good price, and so I picked one up. There we go. This one's going off to Kansas. Oh, and of course, I messed up the stamp. Pre-breakfast tea me on a Sunday. Yeah, that's pretty much the reason I got it. I was like, yeah, it's going to be nice to have one if I ever need one. But mostly I got it for rucking and stuff. Plus, we were flush with cash, being fresh out of NTC, and I was just looking to spend money. Good little thing to have. All right, now let's print out the shipping label. And I did get a free ceramic plate a while back, too. Unfortunately, the corner of it's cracked, so it is compromised, but better than nothing, I suppose. Who's going to turn down a free ceramic plate? Worst come to worst, I just take it to the range for a video one day and, use it for a range video. Where are my scissors? Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Stiffler Manufacturing, where we turn bars of 17.4 stainless steel into gun slides. Specifically for the Generation 3 Glock 19 and Glock 17. Bars of steel just like this one here. And what I'm doing right now is prepping a couple slides for ship out, but last night we had a small giveaway of some random items because we hit 1,600 subs. And that was pretty awesome. You know, I have not shot a Taurus since I had my 709, so I'm going to go with the 43, mostly because eventually, after we finish making the 26, we're going to make 43 slides. And right now we only make 19s and 17s, but we're finishing the 26 hopefully this month. Hopefully. Yeah, still working on the 26, and we've got a pre-order of about 50 of them, and so we're trying to get it finished. And then once we do, we'll make a few variants of the 26, and then after that, working on the 43. Hopefully, if I don't want to give a timeline for the 43. The 26 has been kicking us in the butt enough as it is. I sadly missed the September gun show I had intended to go to, so I'm trying to look up another one that I can go to locally. Optic, I believe we're going to do the RMRCC optic cut for when we start doing 43s. Hey, B. Todd, how you doing? Currently, all of our optic cuts are Trijicon RMR flats. So, you know, you could fit things like your Holosun 507C, Gideon Optics Omega, Siley Optics Wolfex series. Hey, thank you, Galactic Froggy. Greatly appreciate it. We make all these. I actually took this one out to the range a few days ago. And man, it was sweet. Painted, we use an H-Series Cerakote primarily, but occasionally we do F-Series and FX Series. FX Series is kind of like gun candy. So these are all painted and then heat treated. Well, I shouldn't say heat treated in the regards of metal. They are treated in the regards of curing the Cerakote. The 17.4 is already heat treated before we get it. Which is honestly what makes it so much better than 416R stainless steel, is that a lot of the companies that use 416 mill out the slide, and then they send it off for heat treatment, which... that is what takes so long for those companies to get the slide back to you, is the additional heat treating process. And then sometimes the heat treating process, the slides come back warped and they get screwed. Todd, about 1 to 2 weeks. So if you were to order, say, this one here, we'd be milling it straight from this bar. We'd be cleaning it, sanding it, Cerakoting it, curing it, inspecting it, boxing it, and shipping it. And you'd have it in roughly 1 to 2 weeks. Hey, thank you, Kurt. Flipping through before work, just subscribe. Hey, right on. Thank you so much, Galactic Froggy. Right on, Todd. Thank you. Live life. What's going on, man? Sharkfin, can you wrap my Nerf gun? Afraid not. We don't do any aftermarket Cerakote work yet. In the future, we might, as we continue to expand our shop. We've been in business since January of 2023. And so we're almost at our 3rd year this coming January. And each year we grow and we add something new to the shop, do something new. So we'll see what 2026 does for us. Right now we're doing our Glocktober sale, so it's 15 to 20% all of our strip slides. Oh, there's my Fragile sticker. And if you get that joke, congratulations. We all grew up watching the same movies. That's actually pretty common. I would bet quite a bit that 23 slide is 416 steel. Or if it is 17.4, it's the shop that they're doing is having supply issues or is overworked. Like they've just got a lot of orders, which is causing delays. But for us, we can crank these out pretty quick. We crank out a couple hundred slides a week easy. And that's without us trying. Like if we wanted to try, we could easily do 500 plus, no problem. Even more. Okay, we got that printed out. Let's see. What other comments did I miss? Hey, Rebel Spirit, what's going on, man? What would it cost to wrap an H&K VP9? We don't do anybody else's, and it's not wrap, it's Cerakote. But we don't do anybody else's slides, just our own. We might do other people's slides in the future as we continue to grow. Yusuf, we use Cerakote just on the slide. We can't do frames because we're not an FFL. But we currently only do our own slides that are for sale on our own website. In the future, we might do custom work for people, but we're not ready to do it yet. Yeah, thank you, Galactic Froggy. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, we're just a small, family-operated, veteran-owned business out in Arizona. We make hundreds and hundreds of slides a month. And we use Haas machines, CNC machines. Yeah, absolutely. We have it in the description, but let me drop it here for you in the chat. Oh, Kurt24 beat me to it. Haha. Actually, one thing I need to do today is go around and find all the websites that are selling our slides too, because we sell the distributors who then sell the vendors and sell the gun shops and so on and so on. So I need to go around looking for our stuff. Like, for example, we sell slides off to Delta Team Tactical, MMC Armory, Davidson Defense, Sirius Arms Company, Gonzalez Arms, Wolverine Arms, The Hub. There's a list of others. 3CR Tactical has some of our slides. Magoo, eventually we will. But right now, a lot of it is because the patent on Glock slides has expired. So a lot of people ask us to do the M&P 2.0. The patent on the M&P does not expire until 2034 at least, and that's if there's no extensions. So why there's not a whole lot of other slides being made aftermarket is because a lot of stuff is still under patent. It's like sometimes people ask us to do SIG, and some of the SIG stuff is still under patent, so you can't touch it. Oh, we gotta order more plates. Dang. Oh, I remember that. We had to... So I'm looking through some of our parts kits and accessories on the website, and we had to add to the rear sight for... It's a Glock OEM rear sight that's designed for the 17 and 19, but we had to put in the title, does not fit Glock 42 or Glock 43, because people kept asking. Man, everybody wants a piece of the Stiffler, all right? Everybody wants to be with the Stiffmeister. They just don't know it yet. Getting stiff with Stiffler. Also, Kurt 24. Yes, he is everywhere. Kurt 24 has a wide net, man. Guy is everywhere. Thinking about getting some more stencils so we can do more work like this from Penguin Tactical as well. Or Tactical Penguin. I always reverse it. I was looking through some of our other social media stuff, and there's this guy. So we were talking about, and I haven't talked about this in a while, but since I got such a large group in here this morning, on a case-by-case basis, Stiffler Manufacturing, if you have a broken slide from some other company, or you have a slide that you don't like let's say you went out and you bought, you know, a Glock 43 slide that you just hate from some other company, and you want to trade up and get a 19 or a 17. On a case-by-case basis, Stiffler Manufacturing will swap that slide with one of ours. So, for example, I have this Rem Sport here. This is a Rem Sport R19 416 steel. Really nothing going on with it. Real basic. We swapped one of our Zooms, which is a little more stylish, front grip serrations, chamfer cut, and actually has an optic cut on it, to help a guy out. Case-by-case basis, we won't do it for everybody. I can't give away 1,000 free slides. But, case-by-case basis, yeah, we'll do that for people. And you might be asking, what do we do with the slides? Well, we test them. So, if there was some kind of crazy, you know, broken issue that we decide to accept out of, you know, basically just feeling bad for you, we test it. What metal is it made out of? How did this crack happen, and why? Why do we do this? So we can make sure the same issue doesn't happen to us. Now, granted, we are fairly confident because we're using 17.4 stainless steel, so we're not really worried about it, as other companies that are having those issues are using 416. But it is good to test, it is good to take measurements, it is good to look into those things to make sure your own slides aren't going to have the same problems. Hey, Private Snowballs. Cool name, by the way. Thank you. This is our Space Worn style. It is a purposefully simulated distressed style of slide. And what's cool about this is that every single one we make, the type of wear, like this one here, you see a lot on the top and some on the sides. The wear pattern changes with every single slide that we do. So each one is unique. War mode, do you want to swap an OEM 43X for one of our 19s? Is that what you're asking? Because we do that. Can you do a Montana mud colorway? Let's see. Does Cerakote have something in that color? The only thing I'm seeing that's popping up is something called prismatic powders. But if you can find the color on Cerakote on their website, and if it's a color we don't have, yeah, we can do it. We can order the color. You might just be charged a stocking fee for a color that we don't normally stock. But yeah, we can do that. Just reach out to us at sales@stifflermanufacturing.com. Oh, these are designed for the Generation 3 Glock 19 and Glock 17 snowballs. Yeah, feel free to reach out to us, War Mode. Hit us up at sales@stifflermanufacturing.com, and we'll probably get back to you on Tuesday since Sunday and Monday, you know, there's no shipping. Let us know what kind of 19 you'd like, what color scheme you're looking at, and we do that. Because we found where some people have bought, you know, whatever style of Glock, and they realized later on they didn't like it. And then they were looking at getting a 19 or 17 instead. But then when they were looking at it, they're like, well, I want to get an optic. But I also don't want to get the slide and then spend money getting the optic cut milled out. So our slides already have it, so you're good to go. Oh, here we go. Regal Chimera. Cool name. Is there good money in smithing? I've been thinking about doing the GCSU classes. There can be. The issue about good money in smithing is getting your name out there. Like, you have to find customers. I mean, same thing for us with slides, right? Is our slides are great. We got to find customers. Oh, Shield Arms came out with that color? Okay, then Cerakote might not have it, but they might have something similar. Look into laser engraving? Yeah, a little bit. We might get our own laser engraver because we kind of want to... So here, for example, is the footprint for our optic cut. We kind of want a laser engraver, Stiffler Manufacturing, maybe put the little dragon logo, and then what model the slide is. So in this case, it'd be SM19 Zoom, and for generation, we'd probably put like SM19.3 for generation. So probably this, then plus what the model is. No, we don't make slides for HK. Just ones right now that fit the Gen 3 19 and 17 for Glock. We're working on the 26. After that, we're going to be working on a 43. After that, I don't know what we're working on. Hey, no worries, Chimera. Thank you for asking. A good question, though, is the patent on HK VP9 expired? Because if it's expired, then we could potentially do something. If it's not expired, we can't. We have private snowballs, and we've just decided against it. Our optics cut is pretty tight. For example, I use this one here perfectly well, and I understand that people have a concern with shear force on the screws. I get that. In our case, we have never once in the almost 3 years of business had a shear screw issue. And you're not likely to, so long as your optics cut is tight. So if you can put your optic in here and not have a bunch of wiggle, you don't really need recoil posts. I mean, there's always a risk. Something could always happen. But it's not something we're incredibly concerned about. And if something like that were to happen, you know, you can tap it and You can basically reverse tap the screw out, and then, if need be, re-tap it. But it's not something we've ever had an issue with. I know, Matthew. I know. 26 first. Once we figure the 26 out, then it's off to the 43. Turnbull Customs? Not familiar with them, but if they're interested in some slides, I'd be happy to give them some dealer rates. Yeah, RXM might be easy to tool up. We've got a few frames. I kind of want to go get an RXM. Colt's pretty cool. Colt's also stupid expensive. I think they ride their name a little too much. But they do have good guns. Colt also doesn't really do any new innovation. It's just them writing their own name as hard as they can. What optic footprint do we use? We use the Trijicon RMR flat optic cut. So you're good for things like the HoloSun 507C, Gideon Optics Omega, Siley Optics Wolf series. Pretty much anything in the Trijicon RMR footprint you can put on there. Glock 23, 40 cal. I'm fairly certain Glock is discontinuing some of the 23. Maybe it was just the Gen 3 and Gen 4s. Yep, that's right. The Gen 5 is still going to be available, but Glock is discontinuing the Gen 3s, and looks like the Gen 4s. Got a Thesis, and the machining's absolutely flawless. I've been debating getting a Thesis. I have a buddy that has a Colt and paid $1,000 for it and has multiple blemishes and it still has MIM internals. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I honestly just think Colt is writing their name. And don't be wrong, I get that. Like, once you have made yourself a name in the industry, everybody knows who you are. You don't really have to advertise all that much. Like, if you ask about aftermarket Glock slides, everybody knows who Zev and Safiri and Grey Ghost are. They've been doing it for a while. That said, on some of them, I have seen slides that are similar to this, going for 400, 500, 600 stripped. Ours are also 17.4 stainless steel, and they range from 145 to 285. Sometimes name doesn't always mean better. Sometimes you're literally just paying to have the name. It's like a Gucci bag. Hey, right on, Warm-Up. Looking forward to you reaching out to us. Much appreciated. So I like to do these lives. I get to talk with all kinds of people, meet people. It's pretty cool. And get to show off our stiff slides. Some of these here have some range love. Ooh, and some Ghost Dad Tactical Ecto-Lube. I've been using that lately. It's interesting to have a gun lube that actually smells good, which means you need to keep it away from your animals and your kids. This smells like green apples. It's weird. Let's see. Let's get this printed out next. Let's go to... Where are my Stiffler documents? Boop-doop-ba-ba. Oh, here we are. Oh, no, we can remove that. That's not necessary. Hey, 2A veteran, how's it going, man? Private Snowballs, I switched a while back to the Geisel? I always struggle with that word. Go Juice, just because it's like organic or whatever and safe to touch your skin. Oh, that's cool. This is probably toxic. Not for consumption. Well, no gun lube is for consumption. I'm not surprised they put that on there, because people would ask, hey, it smells good, can you eat it? You know, typical window liquor cran talk. And they put it on there. Very smart of them. Because you know somebody's going to do it. Tide Pod generation that we have, somebody's going to do it. Oh, that's good. There we are. I'm going to go get some water. I will be right back. You guys keep asking questions. I'll be back in just a minute. There we go. Thirsty this morning. Down that whole glass. We used to wear Break Free as a cologne. Actually, I think I remember years ago there was a video of someone using Fire Clean to fry. Oh my god. What? The things people do. The things people do, I swear. I mean, that's why there's so many warning labels out there. Maybe we shouldn't have so many warning labels. Just let the stupid suffer. That'd probably be a good idea. Because, I mean, think, those same people are out there driving, voting. Yeah. Hey Lucas, how you doing? This is bright purple. It's an H series Cerakote, and yeah, it looks pretty sweet. We get quite a few of them out there. And for those of you who are just joining us or didn't hear us earlier, we are doing 15% off all of our stripped slides, up to 20% off. Oh, right on, Lucas. Yeah, our purples are 15% off. Let's see. I have an envelope here somewhere. Where's he at? Where's he at? Unfortunately, no, Private Snowballs. We don't do any work on people's slides yet. It's something we might do in the future. We're just not ready to do it now. So we only do work on our own slides, which then gets sold on our website or our eBay store. Okay, printer, now I know I'm doing an envelope, so don't screw this up. Good job, printer. I did one last week, and it like shredded the envelope as it went through, and then I had to unjam the entire printer. That was fun. So what I'm doing also in the background is I'm getting some slides shipped out, like I'm sending one off to Kansas. But we also did a small giveaway last night, and so a man named Christopher, he is getting one of our Stiffler Manufacturing patchy patches. Which we sell those on the website too, but he's getting one of our patchy patches for free. And we're thinking about doing more stuff like that in the future, just random giveaways. One guy's getting an official U.S. Army magazine pouch, holds AR mags. In that crappy camouflage pattern that I regret wearing. The OCP was so much better. Ah, here we go. Let's get this sent out. We are also giving away one of our SM19 Zoom slides. We'll announce the giveaway for that one. Hey, PBS, what's going on, man? He also won one of our things. Which I'm getting that ready for shipping today. Even though they won't ship it till Tuesday. Getting it ready. Frickin' Columbus Day. Talking about slides, talking about our Glocktober sale, giveaways, what have you. Well, that's what I did. I got some rice fried up with vegetables with some salmon on top. Meal prepping. Ain't really breakfast food, but it tastes good. And I suppose the vegetables made it more of a steam than a fry. There was very little oil involved. Mostly just enough to saute up the garlic and the mushrooms. Home fries with eggs and bacon. Oh man, that sounds good. Let's see here. What is today's date? Today is the 12th. All right, let's see here. Save as to the same place. There we go. And print. This one or this one or this one. We've got our SM19 helmet in shimmer aluminum. Our SM19 Zoom in Space Worn, which is a simulated distressing. And then our SM19 Turbo in Camo, which is a mix of mil-spec OD green, desert sand, and Glock FDE. But yeah, the shimmer aluminum does look good. There we are. Let's see, do I have a little sheet for the patchy patch? Thought I did. That's okay, we'll just use this. Let's see, what's the weight on this? Oh yeah, we're good to go. Too easy. I'm going to try to hit the range or the farm to put some rounds through the Viper if I get... Oh, awesome, thank you. Let us know how it goes. And for those of you curious, if you ever get one of our complete slides, the parts kits we use are from SCT Manufacturing. And the barrels we use are from ELD Performance. They'll get you started. You can buy better stuff, like, if you're talking about competition shooting or something, definitely some better stuff out there. But these will get you started. Which we know is very popular for people who pick up the PSA Dagger compact frames, and then they pick up a Stiffler Manufacturing complete with parts kit already installed, slap it on, and just go. There we go. Now where's one of my little Fragile stickers? There we are. Perfect. Weight's still good. Now, where's a good stamp? What am I going to use today as a stamp? Not you. Not you. Not you. Ah, here we are. And there we go. A nice stamp. For sale anywhere? What, our slides? Yeah, you can pick them up at stifflermanufacturing.com. This month we're doing a sale, 15 to 20% off on our strip slides. What the heck? Let's use a piece of tape too. Because I don't trust the Postal Service. Especially for those of you that like ship trading cards and crap. If all you're doing is the basic seal, yeah, that can be removed and then resealed. Use tape. But to Christopher, thank you so much. This is your patchy patch, and we're going to get this mailed off for you. Let's see, now we need to go purchase a label for these other ones here. Why am I not logged in? I should always be logged in. There we go. Yeah, thank you guys so much for the likes. We breached 1,600, so that's what got this little giveaway going on. We'll probably do more stuff like this later. I'll find some more military gear I can give away. Let's see, here we are. PVS 7, we're going to get his. Get this all mailed out. Wait, hold on. What is this? Oh, I see. I see. That's my B. That's my B. Let's see. And the state. Aha! And zip code. Please provide first and last name of the company, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, but what if I want to change... Oh, well. We'll get this figured through. And if you guys have any questions, by all means, that's what I'm here for. What Cerakotes we use, what models we have, what steel it is. And I carry this on a regular basis, actually. I carried this out yesterday when I was out and about in town. So I have no problem carrying our slides. And hey, look, I did that faster than the director of the ATF, or at least the old one. Funny. What if I want to edit this label? Is that going to let me do that? Probably not. Not now. Okay, here we go. Recipient information. Ah. Here we go. Create new sender address. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. And we're also going to try to do some new range videos coming out soon. We've got a few on our Instagram as well as on our YouTube. Just some short ones, us going to the range and shooting some stuff. Okay, there we are. That's going to get sent off. Label summary, that's going to get sent off. Label, blah, blah, blah. Ooh, weight. That's going to be a big thing. What is going to be the weight? I'm going to have to get my other scale. No, we are not shipping hazardous materials. Package. The value is 0. There we are. Okay, so packaging length, 13 by 10 by 4, just to be safe. Hey, Zoku, what's going on, man? Did a little giveaway last night. Sending off some patchy patch and some random stuff. Got an old Army magazine pouch, giving that out to somebody. And a book with a misleading title. Hit up 1,600 subs last night, so figured we'd give away some random stuff. Let's see if I can wrap this, though, so we can get the actual weight of the item. Of course, I forgot Columbus Day was Monday, so it's not going to ship out until Tuesday, but it is what it is. Okay, so that's 6, so we can call it 7. Oh yeah, we did. Rain came in crazy last night. Went out and about with the family, treating the kids. Got to take them to toy stores and whatnot. And we got all that done before the rain came in. Okay, that's 6. So let's go get our bubble mailer and our polymer bag. 11 p.m. and open. I mean, I was passed out by then. I'm surprised I didn't hear it, but I went outside this morning to look around real quick, and it is drenched. And apparently we're getting more today. Come on, fit in your home. Get in there. Don't you want to get in your home? I could do this part at the post office at like one of the self kiosks, but that process is actually so much longer. I watch people wait in line, and I'm like, just do it at home, people. Oh, I definitely need to go get another range day in. Got a little bit of footage from the last one, but the angles were awful. Definitely need to go and do another one. How about y'all? Anybody else getting some good range days in? We had a couple in the last couple months, but the first one was better. We just didn't take any footage. We were so just excited getting to the range and actually shooting after so long. We took a little bit, but we got focused on doing training, running drills, that we forgot to take a lot of footage. Doing some sprint drills, sprinting down the lane, and then shooting target. Doing some reload drills, Mozambique drills. Good stuff, good stuff. Just, we forgot to take a lot of footage. Stuff that we had to go out and do out in the desert, because it's not stuff you can do at any regular range. I wish there were more ranges that let you get involved in physical activity, but there really isn't any. Not nearby, anyway. Okay, here we go. Make sure this is the correct address. Check, good to go, and print. And for those of you wondering what I'm doing in the background, I am working on some slides, getting shipped out, as well as some giveaway items we did last night for hitting 1,600 subs. So while the post office is closed today, I'm just getting all of that packaged up so I don't have to deal with it later. But I hope you're all having a good morning. Nice Sunday wake up. There we go. Slap a Fragile sticker on there. All right, let's get final weight in. Coming in at 6.9. There we go. Trip 4, what's going on, man? Oh, you can check them out on our website, stifflermanufacturing.com. Oop, let me just add that to the cart. Oh, they are Generation 3 19s and 17s, but you can fit the Gen 3 on a 19X, and they range from $145 to $285. That said, our strip slides are on sale this month, 15 to 20% off, because it is Glocktober. Oh, there we are. Get this taped on here. No, a 19X is not a Gen 3, but you can fit a Gen 3 on a 19X. I recommend looking up a video from RTT Guns and Gear. He kind of explains how to go do it. You basically have to change out the back plate on the back of your slide. But basically, Glock did not change a whole lot between Gen 3, 4, and 5 besides a few parts. So you can fit Generation 3 on a 4, on a 5. The only thing you're really changing out is the back plate, and you might need to get an adapter for your recoil spring assembly. But there's plenty of videos on how to do it. And it takes us 1 to 2 weeks to create a slide. So what we're doing is we take a bar of 17.4 stainless steel, we mill it down, then we clean the slide, sand it, Cerakote it, cure it, inspect it, wrap it, ship it. I thought I did sign into my account. Why is it making me do it again? Curse you, Internet Postal Service. Trying to get some slides shipped on out. There we go. Hey, Jared. Yeah, nothing for the Glock 21 yet. We might do one in the future. Right now, it's just the 17 and 19, and we're working on the 26 next. We'd like to do the 21 and probably the 20, you know. We want to get a 45 and a 10 millimeter down at some point. There we go. Excellent. Are the two white and black middle slides I liked earlier compatible with Glock 17 any gen? This one here? Or were you talking about... Oh yeah, the shimmer aluminum. So we make these in 17 and they are Gen 3. Oh, sorry. Actually, slight correction. We don't make the helmet in 17 yet. But we do have shimmer aluminum 17s. Now, what we make is Gen 3s. If you're trying to make them fit Gen 4 and Gen 5, you can, but you're going to have to change out a couple parts, which there's instructional videos on how to do that on YouTube and Rumble and other places. So here is our range of shimmer aluminum options. I'll post that in the chat. There you go. And here is our range of space worn options, and I will post that in the chat as well. And if you're getting a strip slide, then you can get 15% off either of those because Glocktober. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just type shimmer aluminum in the search bar or space worn in the search bar, and you'll see them. LL, what's going on? Ours range from 145 to 285, depending on whether or not it's stripped or complete and which model it is. But we're also doing 15 to 20% off because Glocktober. Yes, the mailing does comply with all applicable laws. Yes, I will save it as a PDF. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I think we're pretty competitive with a lot of others doing 17.4 stainless steel. A lot of other slide manufacturing companies use 416, but 17.4 is harder and more corrosion resistant. So it is harder to work on. It's a little more expensive, but I think our price rates are pretty competitive with that. I mean, I've seen some other companies do something similar to this, and they're charging like $300-400 for a strip slide. And for this, I believe we're charging like, what, $155? It's freaking wild. Yes, yes, we will ship today, even though the post office won't ship until Tuesday. People are so needy. All that instant gratification that Amazon gave everybody, it's ruined it. I'm sorry to say it, people, but not every business has an Amazon warehouse loaded with their stuff in every major city across America. And I think people forget that the post office is closed on Sundays, not to mention that Monday is a holiday. So again, it'll be closed. It's not going to ship till Tuesday. But what I can do is I can go scan it at the post office and drop it off, just to make people have a little bit of peace of mind. It's silly, but it is what it is. Because nothing's going to change. I could go down today, and it's not going to ship till Tuesday, or I could just go down Tuesday. There we go. 7 pounds. 7 ounces. And there we go. A Stiffler slide is packaged. James Payne, no, we do not. We just do optic cuts on our own slides that we manufacture. We don't do any aftermarket optics cuts. Not yet, anyway. Something we might do in the future. No problem. I wish we could make M&P slides, but the patent on M&P slides doesn't end until 2034. Which sucks. Okay, now this next one. This is one of our winners from last night. We're sending off a book with a misleading label. This is not what the book is about. But they won it last night in one of our giveaways, so we're going to mail that off today. Right on, LL. Thank you so much. And remember, if you do get a strip slide, make sure to use the coupon codes so you can get 15 to 20% off. And that money you can just use for parts kits or ammo or what have you. All right, yep, I have done that. Okay, let's go to... All right, let's do another one. Click and ship. Oh, the codes will be on the front page, but you are looking at code SPOOKY, which will get you 20% off black and orange slides, including the tiger stripe slide here. And then code Glocktober will be 15% off all other strip slides. And then, of course, if you feel like it, we've also got some merch. If you want to get a Stiffler Manufacturing patchy patch or maybe a t-shirt, we got that too. Because people have been asking, so we finally went around and got some merch done. Eventually, we'll do some hats. Eventually. Let's see. What is going to be the best packaging for this? Probably the big bubble mailer. Okay, big bubble mailer book. Who are we sending this off to? Book. Ah, here we are. Oh, well, we're still relatively new. We started our business back in January of 2023. We're based out of Arizona. We're pretty small, family run, and veteran owned. We did get to go to SHOT Show at the beginning of this year. We are going again in January. Oh, right on, Steven. Yep, we're doing a sale on 15 to 20% off on our strip slides if you check out the website. We did name it after Stiffler, but not after that Stiffler. Funny enough, our last name is Stiffler. Though the difference between American Pie and us is that the Stiffler in American Pie has one F, we have two. So, yes, we're very well familiar with the jokes. Especially after we joined the Army. A lot of jokes. Let's see, Ramirez. I mean, just a little. Oops, bumped that there. All right, where are we sending this one off to? There we go. And zip code. Oh. I got a partial zip code. We'll have to fix this. There it is. Okay. That's okay. That's an easy fix. Are those Glock slides? I'm actually building one right now and just got the lower end parts kit. Oh, yes, they are, Duke. So we make slides for the Generation 3, Glock 19, and Glock 17. We're working on the 26, but it's not done yet. So we have a variety of models. This is our Viper, which has triple ported windows. If you do get this, depending on how your build is, you may need a lighter recoil spring assembly. Maybe 13 or 15 pounds. This is our Zoom. Front grip serrations. Still has the optics cut available. But otherwise, very little when it comes to the machining compared to others. This is our Hellet. Front grip serrations, top grip serrations. Has a little bit of middle design there. And, oh, here we go. Here is our Turbo. Front grip serrations, top ported window. And, of course, this one is a complete, has an optic. We don't have optics, but I threw one on there. I use this one quite often. Yep, this is one of our 17s right here. You can see the zoom without anything on it other than, well, purple. And prices range from $145 to $285, depending on the model you get, if it's a stripped or a complete. But for stripped, we are doing 15 to 20% off this month because it is Glocktober. No, we don't do the combat cut, as many call it. To be honest, that one kind of perplexes us, and that's just years of military experience and shooting that I honestly wonder about the effectiveness of the rear sight in front of the optic. But we do get requests for it, so maybe someday we will do it. I just don't know, like, tactically, why it's a good choice over what's traditional. And a lot of people can't explain it to me. But I'm curious about it, and I haven't shot it yet, so I kind of want to get a slide that has it just to shoot it. Sierra Tango, what's up with the Ecto-Lube? Ecto-Lube comes from Ghost Dad Tactical. We picked this up with him. He has some of our slides, so we figured we'd check out some of his lube. It works well, and it smells good. This one smells like green apple, so keep it away from your dogs and your kids. But, you know, if it's better than other lubes, I don't know, it works. I like it. I used to just use Hoppy's 9, but we ended up meeting each other on YouTube, doing lives. He has some of our slides, so yeah, we're giving it a shot. So if you guys want to give him a shot, it's affordable lube. From Glock store, with that cut, I suppose if you crack the glass, how would you see your sights? True enough. Though at short ranges, with enough training, you should be good. And I have seen some guys, which is kind of cool. They get a really cheap optic, which I swear is just an airsoft optic, and they purposely crack it and then try and train by using their iron sights through cracked glass. Very interesting training model. I can't fault it. It's not a bad idea, because what if you are in a situation and your optic gets domed and you have to rely on your iron sights, but you don't have your Allen key to get your frickin' optic off because you're in the middle of a shootout. So it's a very interesting training model. Yes, that's all correct. Oh, here we go. No, I am not shipping anything hazardous. It's a book, for Christ's sake. Come on. I am shipping blah, 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 blah with my own packaging. That's correct. 13 by 10 by 4. Hey, thank you, Sierra Tango. Yep, check out stifflermanufacturing.com. That's where you can check out all of our slides, as well as some other stuff. And you can see what our discount codes are for this month. And to be honest, I am relatively new to utilizing red dots. Most of my firearms experience has been iron. Of course, I did have CCOs and ACOGs available to me when I was in the Army, but most of that experience obviously with an M4. So for pistols, it's been iron for quite a long time. And now I have a little bit of experience with Hollow Sun, Gideon Omega, and now the Siley optics, which, full disclosure, I did not pay for these. Siley Optics sent us these to test out on our slides. Let's see, this is the magazine pouch package, and there we go, we'll save that there. And this one here is the complimentary book. Run a 19 MOS. All of the optics I've tried are about 2 inches high at 25 yards. I've just gone back to regular irons. Any suggestions? A lot of people are doing some high sights in the back, because even if you see here, and it's kind of hard to show on video, I can still get the front sight on this one, but if you look at the optic, it really is covering the rear sight. So a lot of people are switching to height sights that go up to compensate for the optic. Hey, Christopher Lewis, what's going on, man? Getting your package out. So we'll be sending this off to you. Hey, man, thanks for participating in the live last night. Let's see, where, oh, where? Ah, here we are, post office. There we go. Oh, my goodness. There we go. And let's get this printed out. Yep, we're getting all those. I know nothing's going to ship till Tuesday anyway, but might as well get it printed all out, get it all wrapped, ready to ship. Anytime, Sarah Tango. By the way, I am not the end-all, be-all of gun knowledge. I'm still learning a lot of stuff. I do have a lot of experience in some areas, but please keep reaching around, keep asking for other people for more information. None of us know everything. And anyone that proclaims they do know everything, they're full of shit. This has got to be the flattest package I've ever sent out. And some of you wondering what my experience might be, I spent 10 years in the military. I attended shooting competitions. Not a whole lot, not like, you know, national conventions. I went to a couple matches called the Governor's Dozen, the Adjutant General's match. I went to the U.S. Army Excellence in Competition match for pistols and rifles. What else? I was a Golden Eagle with the National Rifle Association, life member with Gun Owners of America, member of the Firearms Policy Coalition, as well as the Arizona Citizens Defense League. I did a lot of Second Amendment advocacy, particularly for 2A sanctuaries, letter writing campaigns, speaking with politicians, governors, law enforcement leaders. Even got an answer from the president a couple times. Some of it was real non-committal BS, but some of it was like, hey, we're trying, we're going for the fight, etc., etc. Did a lot of basics marksmanship instruction, teaching people who've never shot how to shoot before. Did some range safety work. I don't know everything, but I do have a little bit of experience. And that's the key there, Christopher. None of us know everything, and we all need to know that about ourselves. So that's the experience I have. Stiffler Manufacturing has multiple veterans. Army, Marine Corps. We had Navy for a little while. And yeah, none of us know everything. We all got different walks of life. Infantry, combat medic, combat support. Different stuff. We even had ex-law enforcement with us who was a range instructor for cops. So we're all in different avenues of knowledge. And we're still learning stuff. I'm in communication with a few competition shooters who have taught us some things that we didn't know. And it's pretty awesome. There we go. Let's save that in there. This is done. Now let's get this sent off. This is going to be a grand total of 4 ounces. So light. Save and get rates. Wait, hold on. What other options? Change service type. Really? 3-day ground advantage. Really? Okay. Add to cart. Well, why was the other one 5 days? It's going to the same area. Whatever. Postal Service, people. All I know is that I don't know. Yes, yes, I hereby declare that. Yes, yes. Oh, enter this one-time code. What the... Oh, okay. Confirm. Just getting stuff shipped on out. So there we go. We got our 3 winners from last night. All their stuff is getting shipped out today. But again, won't be shipped out until Tuesday. I'm just dropping it off today. Nothing I can do about the Postal Service. And funny enough, I might have mentioned that earlier, we actually got a complaint on one of our eBay stores about shipping. And they're like, you didn't ship it fast enough. We literally shipped it the very next day. The USPS did not get it there. They got it there like a day or two late, apparently. I'm like, there's nothing we can do about that. We're not the Postal Service. Like, I didn't commission one of our employees to go ride on a motorcycle across the country to go get you your package. Like, it went through USPS, like all other stuff. Or FedEx or whatever, but, you know. Oh, right on, LL. Oh, I know. Yours is going to be great, man. Just, I've got a few other orders I'm also packaging, and they've already messaged me, when are you mailing it out? And I'm like, I'll mail it out today, but it's not going to ship anywhere until Tuesday. The one guy literally ordered it last night. And he wants to know when it's going to be mailed out. Frickin' Tuesday, man. Because you ordered it Saturday night. Post office is closed on Sunday. Post office is closed on Monday. It's going out Tuesday. Hey, EDC, what's going on, man? You wish. Hey, 10X Shooters, what's going on? I swear, man, Amazon has ruined the customer expectation on what shipping is. Everybody thinks everybody's Amazon. It's fucking stupid. Oh, there we go. Okay, now while I'm still on the postal site, do I need anything else? Do I need stamps? Why are those so much more expensive? Okay, let's get these all thrown away. Hey, Arizona Kid, man, how you doing? Hanging out and drinking coffee. Right on, man. Oh, anytime, Damien Christian. Anytime. Thank you for participating in the chats, man. You guys are helping us build the fight the algorithm, build the two-way wall. That's what it's all about. Heck, let's look at our little refresh here. Oh, man. Yeah, we're over 1630 already. That is so cool. I'm almost at 1640. Got a lot of subs this morning. All right. Hey, Juan Diaz. We're working on a 26. It's not ready yet, but we are working on one. But if you want a 19 or 17, we are doing 15 to 20% off on the strip slides. Oh yeah, our Gen 3 slides will fit on a Gen 5. You just got to change out the back plate. You might need a recoil spring adapter. And then you may or may not need to swap out your slide stop release. I recommend looking up a few videos on it. Oh, there we go. Got some more water. These lives make me thirsty. I do so much talking. Not too bad, not too bad. Yep, almost. Hey, man, over 10, almost 11,000 views in the last 4. Oh, had a slight connection issue there. There we go. Almost 51,000 views in the last month. Nice. Nice. We ain't a huge channel, but we got a nice, cool following with some cool people. Now, let's go pop in here and see if anybody else picked up any more so I can get those wrapped up today. What the heck? Let's do 7 on that one. And if you guys have questions, by all means, feel free to ask. Because I'm just doing some work in the background. We got all that shipping running up. Oh, thank you, shooters. Thank you. I wish YouTube would let us do like live range videos. That'd be cool. Hey, Gonzo, Stiff Nation. What's going on, man? Did a giveaway last night. Gave away a few things. Some Stiffler patches, some Army gear. Gave away a book. Let's see. Sending offer. I will go to 9. Yeah, that's all I'm going to do on that one. Was trying to use the discount code on the website. Instructions weren't clear and got... Classic. I'm just working and muttering in my leather shop, listening to Stiffler muttering in the background. That's all I'm doing, man. Just crazy vet talking to himself. That's what I do. A lot of lurkers up in here. Lurking at that Stiffler. Okay, yep, there we go. Send all those off. Let's send this one off as well. Okay, is that everything? Okay, I think so. Oh yeah, what's the tracking on this? I bought something. Where the hell? Shipped to me. Oh, it's going to be stuck in shipping until Wednesday because of the holiday. That sucks. But that's okay. I am not a douchebag about it. So I sit here and go, yep, stuff happens. That's not the business's fault that the Postal Service took forever to get it to me. Because the business did everything on their end. They shipped it in a timely manner. It's not their fault the holiday came up. It's not their fault that the Postal Service is slow. It just is what it is. I just keep getting these messages. Let's see. Yup, and yup. Bullshit notifications. No, we're not going to do that. Yeah, USPS has been a little trash for a while now. It is what it is. But America spent a long time bitching and whining and moaning and telling their kids they could do the same thing. And so long as you do, corporate America will give you everything. Well, the thing about that is we are our own corporate. So your bitching and whining and moaning Karen mentality doesn't work with us. Haha, suck it, Karen. Oh god, yeah, and everything's been ruined for a lot of things because of that. So, like collectibles, like if your kids loved trading cards and certain toys, COVID and the following TikTok, whatnot, everything's just ruined that. All these rip and shippers. People's attitudes about it have gotten so much worse. It's just awful. Right on, Arizona Kid. I mean, we just hit the 2 hour mark, so that's probably where I'm going to kill it. But like to thank everybody for stopping in. Everybody who participated in the giveaway last night, all the new likes, all the new subscribers, it's greatly appreciated. And thank you for checking out all of our slides and our Glocktober sale that's going on, 15 to 20% off strip slides. So thank you guys so much for just joining us and listening to my crazy rambling. It's just so sweet of you. And as always, stay 2A every day.